We all are members of the public, and we all have families. We all have, our contacts with everyone else, and that impact is, you're quite correct. When that officer comes home and they have a black eye or a visible injury, and they have children and partners, inevitably questions are asked about what happened, so it has a big or knock-on impact for our officers, absolutely. But I think what we want to try and shine a light on today is that the fact that that is an impact, and we want our public to empathise that occurs. There is a consequence for them if that officer's not able to perform their duties, because those officers, and Roisin has case in point on things. As a neighbourhood inspector, Roisin's expected to attend meetings and her team are expected to get involved in community issues and problem-solving initiatives. If those officers aren't there because they're at home recovering from their injuries, then we haven't got anybody to send to it. And that's the sad reality of having an under-resourced police service, is that we just can't port people in at short notice to replace other people who are doing very specialist and very community-engaged functions. So it's about having that awareness around that there's a bigger impact here than just on the officer themselves. There is a consequence for the public and the service that PFNI can provide. The starting point has been for some time that we have not got enough resource. We have not got enough people, and that's based on that the PFNI has been underfunded over a significant period of time. Now, it will take time for the numbers to get back to the levels that are required. The more police officers we have, the more we can get invested and involved in public services. And the problem that we have at the moment is that when those officers aren't on duty, it's their colleagues who are having to pick up the slack and the information. So we've seen the other day, for example, in Ballymena, where we have people involved in public protection work, those who are investigating and assisting people involved in domestic violence and serious sexual offences. They're not doing their day-to-day job because they're required to form public order serials to assist their colleagues in protecting the vulnerable and during public disorder. So there are consequences for other things that happened. And in a stretched police service, unfortunately, we have to make priority decisions around what's the most important thing to do. We can't be everything to everybody with the resources we have at the moment. We need assistance, we need funding, and we need more people. So we can provide the service that we want to provide.